Hey y'all, hey, it's Friday. How are you? Welcome in to Beck's Craft and Spot. I am Becca. Say hi when you come in. And let's see here. I'm trying to I don't want to create a poll. Trying to figure this out. Hold on just a second. Hi Margaret. Hi Jackie, Miss Jackie. How are you guys? So hello. How is everyone tonight? Facebook has got me they must have updated their thing. I don't have the option to flip my camera anymore. So I apologize that I'm going to be backwards. I don't know why that they did that. That's really frustrating. But I don't have that little wand anymore. Hi, Miss Lou. I'm just logging into my computer so I can see the comments. How's everyone's week been? How are you? I'm going to be I don't know what I want to call it. I don't know if you guys have seen her. Her name's Andrea, and she pops in here once in a while. She is from The Cutest Little Things. She did a Miss Jackie, I think I figured that one out because I was watching Miss Barb earlier today and she was talking about it too. Thank you for scattering the buttons. So they must have did some kind of updating and it doesn't have that option on there anymore. So I was watching her one afternoon a couple weeks ago and she was painting a milk bottle that she had found at the Goodwill, and it inspired me to go find one, and I found just one. Oh, Miss Lou, I'm so sorry. Everyone send prayers to our friend Miss Lou. Hi, Miss Sandy, how are you? For her brother. The family needs prayers. I'm just pulling stuff out that I picked up at the Goodwill the other day. I got a bunch of Valentines ribbon that I thought was really cute. These are all from the Dollar Tree. I got like 2 sets of 4. I got like a pink set and a red set. And then these I got from Christmas from our friend Margaret that's on here. You're welcome. I'm going to be using, I'm pretty sure I have some of these already, but I picked up a bag of skewers from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using those tonight. And then I also got these little roses. I'm going to be using those tonight. And I also, these have holes in them. I'm not real sure why they have holes in them. But it's a bag of 100 hearts. They're little mini hearts from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if I'll use these tonight or not, but... Oh, here's some more of the ribbons I picked up. A heart attack and cancer. Oh, my goodness. But I thought these were really cute from the Dollar Tree. And I saw one of these at the Dollar Tree. Remember that one day I was trying to do a circle? I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I grabbed it just in case. And I got some black beads. And I got some wired jute. I have, I saw an idea on Pinterest for Easter with this. And then I'm going to, I got some of these lights. These are the LED tea light candles, and I'm going to grunge these up. I'm going to show you guys how to grunge these up one day. But, I am going to, excuse me. I got these when I was doing the, trading cards, and I haven't done trading cards in a while. I should pick a day once a month to do trading cards just so I can get me a big stash of them to pass out and things. But I am going to put one of these bigger pictures on the front of the bottle. So after I paint it, I'm going to cover one of the sides up. I don't know, it probably doesn't matter, but like this big one right here, either the envelope or there's a box with roses. You guys can help me decide. I can either do this truck would be cute, or this can with the roses in it. So any of those. And then I've got this truck with the teddy bear on it. Or I have this old, like the horse and carriage. I can't think of what I want to call it, but there's like a carriage with flowers on it. That's really cute too. So one of those bigger pictures we can, yeah, Miss Sandy, I got these from Temu last year, but they probably should still have them. But we'll use one of those. And here's one of my things of baby wipes. And I think Andrea from The Cutest Little Thing. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Stagecoach. Yes, Miss Mona. Thank you very much. I couldn't think. It just went out of my head. So since I found Andrea at The Cutest Little Thing, I've been watching her at least once a week. And she uses milk paint a lot. And I have never used milk paint. And I thought this was really interesting. I got these for myself before Christmas, but I never, I left them in the house until today. But they have a lot of cute colors. I like the names of their colors. But there's like 54 colors to choose from. And it's just milkpaint.com. But I found them on Amazon. You're still not feeling good. Yes, it will. Prayers for you, Shell. I'm sorry you're going through that. But this These two colors I'll probably hold off on and use them in the fall. This one is a brown color. It's called Suitcase. You can kind of see it on there, like a sample color. And then this one's called Sweet Potato, and it's like a rustic orange color. But there's really a lot of cute colors on here. There's a yellow that's called Love Bug, Lemon Drop, First Crush. And then there's a green called In a Pickle. And then I guess the Suitcase, it looks brown on here, almost like a raw umber or something. But on here, on the splotch, it looks like a dark taupe color. But here's all their colors. If you want to screenshot it, that way you can try them if you want. And then here's another one too. There's a yellow called Mustard. They've got the Buttermilk. They've got a Snow White. They've got a Oyster White. They've got a mint green called Summer Cottage. They've got a Driftwood. They've got a gray white called Mercantile. A lot of different colors on here. This is a different one. They sent me two to have all the colors. Let me know if you need me to hold these up again. But I think I'm gonna, this cherry pie even looks like a fall color, but since it looks like a maroon on this, it looks like a burgundy maroon color. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and at least try it. I don't want to wait till August to try these paints. I'm either going to have to use what I got or get some fall color or spring colors to try it sooner. But I'm going to go ahead and use this cherry pie on this. And since this is a powder, you don't want to use this all at once. You don't mix it all up at once. You just do a little bit at a time. And it even says on here, do not mix your entire bag of paint at once. It'll spoil after a while. And it'll gel up, I guess. It says within hours of mixing. So you only want to mix what you're going to use at the time at one time. So what I'm going to do is I don't have a measuring thing out here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this in this bowl right here and then add some water in it and mix it up. And then hopefully I'll make enough. If I don't, then, yeah, and it's powder. It looks like dirt, kinda. But I wish I had something to at least, oh well. I'm just going to put some in here, and then if I have to add, I probably have some spoons in there that I could bring out here to use, but I'm going to get me a set of old vintage metal ones because I like those. And I'm not sure what it has 111.14, but I don't know. And it's 1 pint. I got it at the Goodwill for $1.99. So I'm just going to take the label off. And I really wanted to have some foam to stick these in, like put a piece of foam in here to stick the skewers in, but I don't see any, and I forgot to get it before I came live, so I'm not going to worry about it. I can just put them in there for now and rearrange it later. But I'm going to I'm going to turn my heat gun on in case I need it. We're going to paint this first, and then we're going to hopefully, I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm gonna take these apart. These have 15 pieces, and I'm gonna make flowers to put in this, but I'm gonna do it, hopefully they'll be able to, yeah, they will. I'm going to make them double-sided like this, but I'm going to use a skewer to be able to hold them in there. But I wonder, I might have to use my paint pens and color the inside parts of them because they're not going to line up. They're not going to line up perfectly. And these ones will be fine because these are natural. The natural wood, these don't have color. So I'm going to have 2 flowers of each color. And then I'm going to have an extra one. Hi, Miss Janelle. How are you? So I just put a little bit of paint in there, and I'm going to get a stick. And I keep forgetting that I did not put my sticks in that. In where they're supposed to go yet, so, and I don't know where my long ones are, so I've been using the smaller ones to stir with. So we're gonna learn this together. Has anybody ever used milk paint before? I'm good, thank you, Miss Janelle. Hi, Megan, how are you? Let me know if you've ever used milk paint before. It says we're supposed to stir it for 2 minutes. Well, hopefully I did pretty good. It seems like it made quite a bit. And I'm going to dry brush some like cream, and you've never used it? I'm going to dry brush some pink and some cream probably on this. This is called Cherry Pie, but it looks more like a rust. Oh, has it been used for centuries? I've heard of it for quite a few years now, but I've never used paint like this before that I have to mix up myself. And I even thought when I bought it that that I was buying like paint, and then I got it and it was these pouches, so I just left it in the room. And then I watched Miss Andrea over from The Sweetest Little Thing. She uses this a lot, so I thanked her for showing me how to mix it together the other day. But if I had like a measuring cup or spoons, then I would put the exact same amount of each one together in here. But that mixed up pretty good. And I know it doesn't really look like a red, but it comes packaged like this, and this is cherry pie. Oh yeah. Well, I usually use egg cartons, but I didn't think that I'd have enough room in the egg carton to mix it, or that I would make enough of it. So I'm just grabbing a brush, and I'm going to go ahead and use one of my 1-inch brushes. We're just going to cover this right on up. I think this is going to probably be more of a rustic, primitive Valentine's Day project, but hopefully it'll still look cute. See, it's covering really good too. And I just got this bottle at the Goodwill for $1.99, so just look for old milk bottle looking bottles. And I did buy one. I was going to show it to you. I'll have to show it to you tomorrow. Dollar Tree does have some milk-shaped bottles, but they're more narrow. It's probably about as big around as this water bottle. But it might be about the same height, or maybe even a little taller. But the only thing is, they're not clear. They had green ones and yellow ones. Some of you guys might know what I'm talking about. But you could use those too. You could paint right over the colored glass just as well as you do the clear glass. And those are even cheaper, being $1.25. Okay, so I've got this covered. I'm going to have to go around the neck of the bottle again, but I'm going to dry this real quick. Hi, Miss Sheila. Hi, Miss Gina. How are you? I got home late tonight. I didn't get home till like 7:30. It was about 7:30 when I got home. That's why I was got on late tonight. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? So when I'm done with this, I'll just take that in the house and wash it out because I won't be able to save it. These roses are from Dollar Tree. Hi, Miss Ashley. They were at the Dollar Tree I got these at. They were on an end cap. You're welcome. Y'all let me know if you're new here. If you've never watched me before, I have a VIP page you can join to be able to show me what you're working on. I would love to see what you're doing. And I normally am on Monday and I'm normally on Monday and Thursdays, but I had to change up my days. So now I'm on Fridays and Sundays because I help my daughter with her kids while she works. I babysit my grandbabies for her because she works overnights at FedEx right now. She's supposed to be looking for a day job so she doesn't have to work overnights. And when her schedule changes and I can go back to Monday and Thursday, of course, I'll let y'all know because I prefer those days. And once a month I do a smashed it or trashed it night. So, what that is if you're out shopping or doing anything, if you see a video, hi, Miss Lisa. Hi, Miss Kathy McCutcheon, my cousin. Hi, how are you doing? If you see anything, like if you see another creator making something or you're out shopping and see something and you think I can recreate it, then send me a picture of it and I will pick what I want to do for the next month. So I have what I'm doing tomorrow, so I need something to do for like next month. So that's always fun for me to try to recreate something that is requested by you all. Okay, so I think I've got a good covering on. I'm going to go ahead and dry it again. I'll probably dry this top and then turn it over and paint around the bottom parts again because I guess it was rubbing off a little bit. I lost myself. I can't see Yes, Kathy. Hold on, let me get this dried. This is an old milk bottle. I found it at Goodwill. Thank you for scattering the buttons, Margaret. I found the bottle at Goodwill, and then this paint I've never used before. It's a milk paint, and it's from it's a milk paint, and it comes in a powder, and you only mix up the amount that you're going to use. So I really should have probably only used like a tablespoon and put it in here and then added a tablespoon of water and mixed it up. You only use what make what you're going to use at the time, because this won't, this'll, what it say? It'll spoil after a few hours after making it, but it's milk paint and it's from Sweet Pickens is the company, but I bought it off of Amazon. But they have all kinds of colors. They've got all these colors, and then they've got all these colors. So they've got a lot to choose from. And I got, this is cherry pie, and then I have one called suitcase that's like a dark brown, and I have orange color called sweet potato. But they're more fall colors, and this one's cherry pie, but I didn't want to wait till, and this is like a fall color too, but I'm going to dry brush some pink and cream on it. And I didn't want to wait. I've never used it before, and I did not want to wait until fall to use it. So I decided to go ahead and just throw this color on as the base color, and then I'm going to dry brush some pink and cream on it. Okay, I'm going to go around this bottom again, and then I'm going to go ahead and dry it. That way I can set it down again. Are they? You like fall? I think this is really cute. Hello. Hi, Miss Darlene. How are ya? Welcome in, everyone. I appreciate you being here. Happy Friday, everybody. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far, and I just touched the top of it and I didn't dry it all the way. But this is what it looks like. So pretty. And I'm probably gonna put, after I dry brush it, I'm probably gonna put Mod Podge over it and then dry it again and seal it, because I probably should have covered it with Mod Podge before I painted it, because since it's glass, that's why it's probably flaking off. Thank you. Yeah, it did cover really nice. Let's see here. I think I'm just going to use this Deco Art Americana Vintage Pink is what this one is. This is my favorite pink. It's probably going to be hard to see, but it's really like a, I don't know. It looks like the pink that used to be in the, on the bathroom tile back in the 50s, I guess. That's what it reminds me of anyway. But I'm just going to use a chip brush. Let me see if I have a small one. I do. I'm just going to use a small chip brush, and then I'm probably just going to squirt some out on the thing because I don't need very much. Oh, awesome. I made mine when Tommy and I got married. Okay, so I just have a little bit on here, and I'm just lightly brushing it on. That looks so cute. Does this look good like this? Should I add cream on too, or should I just leave it like this? What do you all think? Hi, Miss Joanne. How are you? Thank you. Leave it like this? All right. All right, I can do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you guys these stickers again, because we're going to go ahead and put the sticker, I think I'm just going to put it right here on the front part. And I'll put a little bit of Mod Podge underneath this, even though it's sticky. And then I'll put Mod Podge over it, and then I'll seal the whole thing. So we have the Stagecoach on this one. I'm trying to get it to where the light is not shining on it. And then we have the old truck with the teddy bear and the balloons on here, on this one. And then we have this truck, or we can do this can with the roses. We can do this box with the roses. Or we can do this envelope with the sprigs and stuff, Valentines in it. What do y'all think? Thank you, Miss Sheila. Which one y'all want? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think any of these will look really good on here, but I want you all to help me choose what y'all think. The first one was the Stagecoach. I have the envelope. One of these stickers, Miss Darlene. One of these big stickers. So I'll show them one more time. So I've got a bunch of stickers right here that's going to go on the front part of here. So I've got the box with the roses. I've got the envelope. I've got the Stagecoach. So I've got 2 envelopes and a Stagecoach. And then I've got a couple trucks. Let's see here. Margaret, can you look through the comments for me and see how many of each that I have? Because on the computer, I can only go down so far. I see Stagecoach, envelope, box with roses, Stagecoach, envelope, box with roses. Okay, I think the box with the roses has got the most. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is cut this out. I'm going to cut it out and then I'm going to peel it off. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like on there. Is that pretty? Oh, that's okay, Miss Lou. You do what you need to do, hon. All right, I really love this jar. It's so pretty. So we're gonna put this sticker on first. And I'm gonna put a thin layer of Mod Podge on it before I put the sticker on, just to make sure it adheres well. The envelope has 4 and the box of roses has 3. Thank you. I'm just going to cut. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out just to see. Just to see which one you guys like better. That's the one with the envelope. And then that's the one with the box of roses. Thank you. I think the box of roses is actually probably going to fit better on here because it's smaller. Uh-oh. You know what? These aren't stickers. These are these are transfers. I'm looking for something to rub it with. Oopsie, I almost messed this up. I hope I did not mess this up. And I hope it's straight. I hope me putting that Mod Podge down won't mess it up. That means putting the Mod Podge down might have made the plastic stick to it. Oopsie. Yeah, it's not wanting to come off of here now. Bear with me, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't know that these were, Hi, Miss Sue. How are you? Hi, Miss Ann. Let me know if you guys are new, if this is your first time watching. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you being here. You caught me in a dilemma. I thought these were stickers, and they're not. They're transfers. So I've already put Mod Podge down, thinking that it'd help hold the sticker on better. And I'm having to help get the pieces started because they're not wanting to stick now. You guys have any fun plans for the weekend? Okay, I've got over half of it off. So let's see what I'm doing right here. This is really weird. It feels like plastic. But I am going to put Mod Podge over it to make sure it seals and stays on. You have to work all weekend again. Hi, Miss Robin. How are ya? That's okay. I'm just glad you're here. I'll probably be working on that bedroom this weekend. That's what my plan is anyway. Maybe I am actually off on Monday because I have I work on the IU college campus and they're closed for Martin Luther King. I think Monday's Martin Luther King Day. Is that right? I'm off on Monday for a holiday, whatever it is. So I'm hoping that if I work all weekend, finish sanding and getting everything painted, maybe I might be able to get the carpet put in on Monday. We'll have to see how my weekend goes. I usually like just to snuggle up with a blanket and watch TV all weekend is what I usually do. I pulled some paint off right here. I wonder if I can like dab some on and cover it, fix it. I'll try it. These leaves are what's the problem is. They're not wanting to stick. Well, I guess it's, let me see. These up here are doing the same thing. I mean, it's not bad for being from Temu, I guess. And they're probably a year old or longer or older. See if I can. I'm trying to do what I did on the other side to where I at least got them started and then they just came right off. Some more of the paint is coming off. I might just be able to take a small brush though and touch it up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just have this one little part right here. Sorry, this is taking so long. Woo! Oh my goodness. And I think this piece right here is actually from a different sticker or transfer, but I'm just going to leave it. No one's going to be able to tell, I don't think. So there we go. That's what it looks like now. And see, I don't like the shiny, so I'm hoping that the Mod Podge, matte Mod Podge over the top of that will take that shine out. But let me see. I'm going to take a small brush. What must be a... Yeah, MLK Day. Martin Luther King, yep. That's what Monday is. What must be a New Year thing, Kathy? What you talking about? Thank you, Miss Sandy. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I see. What are you talking about? I'm not understanding. Was I talking about organizing? I'm sorry. I just, I don't remember what was I saying about organizing? I'm confused. I must have forgot what I was talking about. Or were you guys talking in the comments? Okay. I didn't have to do very much. I think I fixed those spots up pretty well. But I do not want to. Good night, Miss Darlene. You have a good weekend. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to start putting the Mod Podge on the back of this. And to give that front part time to dry. I just want to seal this really good. Okay, I understand now. Awesome. I love it that you guys are talking and everything. So I have a question. I have bought canvases and I am in a group where I'm learning how to paint like whimsical type stuff. It's not like fine art or anything like that, but I can do like paint parties where I can after I learn how to do a certain thing, I can. Have you ever went to like wine and canvas things and stuff like that? It's the same, pretty much the same thing. So so I want to start doing paint parties. And they can be done for like, well, I can do them online, like do a Zoom type thing and teach, and I guess we would just have to discuss it if you don't live near me locally, but Yes. That's right. That's right, Miss Robin. But I was just wondering if that would be something you guys would be interested in. Let me know. Yeah, I think that's gonna take care of that shine. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hi Bonnie, how are you? I am going to go ahead and dry the back of this. I don't really want to dry the front. I'm afraid that decal will melt. Well, Kathy, I want to, like, I can do it anytime. I just need time to be able to paint whatever it is that I would give you, like 2 options, and whatever you choose, I would want to have time to paint that at least 2 or 3 times before the event. That way I know I can teach it without having to look at a video or whatever, you know what I mean? So if you want to talk about doing an event, just let me know when you would want to do it and how many people you would want to attend and all that. Yeah, we were, but we didn't get that. We never got it scheduled. Okay, I'm gonna let this finish drying on its own the rest of the way, because we're gonna go ahead and get these roses together, and then we're gonna make some hearts too. We're gonna make some hearts, y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave these the natural color, and then I'm gonna go over. I want to make sure that the red and the pink are all the same color, so and one of these pinks are darker than the rest of them. So I'm I'm going to use my paint pen. These are Posca pens. You can get them at any craft store or Amazon. I think I got mine off of Amazon. Hi, Miss Donna. How are you? Anybody that's here, let me know if this is your first time watching. I'll put your name in a drawing, which is actually tomorrow. I'll be on tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday this weekend because tomorrow is the Smashed It or Trashed It night. But I'm using the Posca pens, and I'm just going to go over these so they're all the same color. Because I'm going to color both sides of these, because when I put them together, they don't like meet up exactly right. So I just want both sides to be colored. Because I'm gluing two of them together. I'm doing two of them together, so I'm making two of each flower. Tomorrow I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably be a hot mess tomorrow, actually, with me working on that room all day and then coming on here. It just depends on how much or what I get done tomorrow, I guess. How much work I do on the room. If I can get up early enough and get the sanding done, which I really don't have that much more sanding to do. And then I'm going to take some tools and notch up my woodwork to make it look like rustic. And then I have to after I beat the crap out of it and notch it up, I'm gonna paint it. And then after I paint it, then I'm gonna sand it. I'm not gonna sand it all the way, but I'm gonna sand it to where it looks rustic, where it looks worn, where you can see some of the wood again. So after I do that, then I'll have to paint the walls. And I'm hoping to get all that done this weekend. Okay, so this is colored on both sides now. Painting with Posca pens or any kind of paint pen is really quick and easy. I like using them. I haven't used them in a while, but for this kind of thing, it's really easy. And that one's done. I didn't think to find a Valentine's Day tag or anything. I should have gotten one of those. I should have found one on Etsy or somewhere. I probably could make one with another one of these things. these transfers. I've got the little tags down here. I've got all kinds of stuff to make tags with, actually. I don't know if I brought that one piece. I've got these wood tags that I probably will use one of these, but when I open, you can do this with Kleenex boxes, or I do it with the when I open a box of the latex gloves at work, the little cardboard piece that you punch out to open it up. I've been saving those to use those to make tags with. I just don't see any. I know I've brought a few of them home. I just don't see any right now, so I'll probably will use this tag right here. But like anything that has a perforated, is that what that word is? You can save those pieces and make your tags out of those. Yes, these are wooden flowers. They're from Dollar Tree, and they're just colored on one side. But since I'm going to put two together, I'm painting them on both sides because they don't match up together perfectly. So that's why I'm painting these. Sorry, I didn't explain that. But yeah, they're from Dollar Tree. And they come in red. They're in one package, but there's red ones, and then there's pink ones, and then there's natural color ones. And I'm just going to leave the natural ones natural, and then I'm painting both sides of the red ones right now because I want them to be the same color. And then the pink ones, I'm going to go over both sides with this pink. That's the pink that matches it the closest. And there's one that's a little darker than the other three, so I want them to kind of be the same color. So that's why I went over the red both sides, because I want it to be the same color red. And then this one is called coral pink. Coral pink. This is the same exact color, really. This lighter pink. When they colored that one, it must have been a brand new batch of color or something, because it's darker. Is anybody working on, are you still working on Valentine's Day stuff, or are you doing Easter? What's everybody making? Thank you, Kathy. How's Aunt Evie doing? I was just thinking about her the other day. Oh, that sounds cool. Sola wood flowers. I've never heard of them. I'll have to look them up. Has everybody got their Christmas down and put away? Mine's down for the most part, but it's not all put away. Not with our weather. I think I'm going to go over this one again because it looks dirty around the edges for some reason. Yeah, this is lightening this one up because this one's a little darker. So they'll all be the same color. All right. So this one is looking pretty good now. So that one is lightened up. Looks like the other ones. So this one, I still have to go on the other side of these. I don't know why this one looks so dirty. Very strange. All right. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so I'm going to start on the other side of these now. Do you still have yours up? And Miss Joanne too? Oh, cool. Margaret, no, I don't make him Valentine's Day gifts. I actually ordered him something that's really cool today though, for Valentine's Day. I don't need to make him anything. He's got me. I'm his Valentine. Hi, Miss Lisa. How are you? Hi, Gay. How are you? Sandra. Miss Sandra. Hi. Hello, everyone. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm sorry I missed you coming in. I am just taking this milk bottle that I got from the Dollar Tree and fixing it up real pretty. It is still kind of shiny, but it'll be okay. I thought that matte Mod Podge would take the shine out of there, but it didn't really. After I get done with these roses, I'm going to make them into picks, and then we're going to make some hearts, and then we'll be able to start putting it together. Okay, so that one's done. Okay, so okay, Kathy. You too. Okay. Thank you. I'm just going over this one again on this back side because it still looks kind of dark for some reason. Okay, this one's almost done. And then now this one is the last one. And then I have a few different materials. I think I'm only going to make, so I guess there's going to be 6 roses, and then, so I guess I'll make 4 hearts. Does that sound like it would be, that would be a good amount? It's supposed to be odd numbers, though, right? So maybe I should do 5 flowers and 3 hearts. Because these are little, they're not going to take up much room. Maybe I won't use the natural colored ones. Maybe I'll do, oh wait. I guess I can do one natural and then my Kathy, my picks I'm making, I'm using the bamboo skewers from Dollar Tree. But I usually, my picks that I do get, I get from, oh my goodness, what's the name of that? It's craftoutlet.com. Or I'll get them from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Places like that. I'm just taking the skewers out of here. I said, so 5 flowers and then 3 hearts, right? And these may not even look, good. On sticks, but there's really nothing. Oh, yeah, get under some blankets, Miss Joanne, but I bet that was fun. I haven't built a snowman in forever. It's been a really long time. I'm sure that these probably should be different heights. But let me see here. Hello, hello. Hi, Miss Louise. How are you? Don't forget to let me know if you're new here. If this is your first time watching, I appreciate you. And just say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And I do have a VIP page so you can post your projects over there. So make sure you go join that. Make sure you're hitting that like and follow button. And we scatter the buttons here if you don't mind. Well, that one's all messed up. Look how frayed and stuff. Somebody's going to get a splinter on that one. Let me just grab one more. And oh well, that's the one I hadn't trimmed off. No, these are the ones for the hearts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just put 2 of these together. And I guess they do. I painted the back side for no reason. I was thinking that they didn't match up right. For some reason, I could not get them to match up right earlier. And I really don't know how I'm going to get them to go together with the skewer in between them. I guess it's going to go together the best I can get it together. I guess that doesn't look too bad, I guess. Just remember that I do want to put some foam down inside of that. I just don't have. I don't have any with me right now. And I should have threw some stain on this these skewers to darken them up a little bit. But I didn't think about it until just now. Oops. I guess I need to hold that together a little bit. Hello, everyone. Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate you. Thank you. These are cute. Ah, this one's got strings. It's stringy. This is the last one of the flowers. I'm going to put some moss in there. Too cute. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Let me get this mess out of my way. And then I've got the polyfill here. And I said, how many? We're going to do 3 hearts. I've got this towel. We can make a heart out of this. I've got this striped fabric. I've got drop cloth fabric, which this is kind of rustic, so I don't know. I've got white fabric. I don't think I want to use that. And then I've got this real pretty fabric with the rose on it. I think I want to use these two because I think they'll match better. And let me see. I should have made a template thing out of a piece of cardboard, but I didn't think of it till just now. Let me see here. I'm going to try to go off of this heart that's on here. I know how to do a heart. I like the hearts that, let me see. I like the hearts that are more primitive. Is that what you want to call them? The ones that have the bigger side and then the smaller side. I don't know. I feel like I should just do it the old-fashioned way. You know what I mean? And I don't want to make them too big either. So I feel like even this size would be too big, so I'm just gonna Does that look like it'd be too big? I'm going to stuff them and make them into pillows. I'm afraid that I'm not going to cut this. I won't, if I do it freehand, I'm not going to cut it the exact same as the first one. So I'm going to have to trace it and then cut it. That's what I'm going to do. And then I can always trim it if I need to. Here we go. Hopefully they'll match up for me when I go to put them together. That'll be cute. Maybe a little smaller. Hi, Miss Amy. How are you? I'm just tracing it on the inside, that way I won't it won't show on the other side. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to make the hearts the same size I thought this striped one was really cute. And then, there we go. That's good. So I still have all this other piece, all the other pieces left. And I think I'm gonna make two hearts out of this, but I'm gonna probably cut one of the flowers out of that material and put it on the front of one of them. Let's see if I can use this. Yeah, this should be fine. And these probably won't be perfect, but they'll still be cute. And I probably won't be able to get 4 hearts out of this, but I probably could get 3 at least. What's everybody making for Valentine's Day? Are you crafting? I'll probably decorate for Valentine's Day the last weekend of the month is when I usually pull my Valentine's Day out. So, okay, I need one more. And I probably could might just be able to rip this piece off right here. Maybe. It's going to be close. That's going to be close, but let's see. Nothing. You don't decorate for Valentine's Day? There's one. And of course I'll, if I need to trim them up or anything like that, then I'll do that too after I start getting them together. And I'm gonna put the line sides I'm gonna put on the inside. so it doesn't show. And then I'm going to have to dirty this one up a little bit because it's like a bright white. The one with the stripes is the one I'm talking about. So I'll get my ink out and do that. We're almost done, y'all. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and hot glue these together. I'm going to hot glue them all the way around except for the top of one side because I need a pocket, or I need an opening to be able to put the fluff in. And I think I'm going to I'm going to leave 2 hearts, like, the full length, and then I'm going to cut one of these down a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to glue the stick down inside here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just lining around the edge with hot glue. So I've got all of it pinched together. Except for that one side, and I need to trim this right here because it's kind of got a point. It's not rounded right there. So I'll just trim that off. So then I just have this little opening right there. So when I go to put the polyfill in, I'll just wow, 90 years old. He was born on Valentine's Day. I was hoping my son would be a Valentine's baby, but he ended up coming on the 20th. That's so cool. Okay, so there's one of our hearts. And I'll have to use, I didn't leave that open enough, so I'm going to have to use something to jab that down in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this one put together. But one of these is going to have, I'm going to put one of these roses on it. I'll probably just use, well, I'm going to find one of the ends and see what I have. I guess I'm just gonna, trying to see which one would be the best. I don't want to cut out of the middle. I'm going to get the pieces glued together and then I'll figure out how I'm going to do that. I just did the same thing, put the glue around the edges, and then put this together and left a little spot for me to get my finger in there with the polyfill. And then let me see how I want to do this now. I'm just gonna trace this heart shape out, but I'm probably gonna make it a little bit smaller when I cut it. I'll probably cut it towards the inside of the line. And then if I need to make it even smaller, then I'll be able to do that too. So that's how I'm going to do that. And I'm in Oh. I don't know. I don't think any I didn't have, my birthday isn't on a holiday. The only birthday that's on a holiday, my youngest daughter was born on Christmas. And but I don't know of anybody else in my family that would have been born on holidays. That's pretty cool. My birthday is on the 13th of March, and I was born on a Friday. Okay, so I pretty much cut this out on the line, so I'm going to trim it down some more. I'm going to fold it in half and see if that'll help. Hopefully it'll help. Maybe. I'm not going to cut it in half because I don't want to mess it up. I'm just going to trim it down a little more. I'm going to go ahead and cut it on the back so I can see where that line is again. Fabric is really soft and flimsy, so it's not very easy to cut. I'll just trim this. Maybe that'll work better. Goodness. I still have this too big. Let me just go ahead and All right, that's a lot better. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use hot glue and just adhere this to the front of this heart right here. Hopefully. Oh, that's so cute. And hopefully it'll stand up straight when I get the polyfill in there. I might have to glue a popsicle stick in there. Okay. That one's together. Let's get this one together. And then we'll fill them up. And then I need to put some moss in the top of this jar. These are too stinking cute. I love these little pockets. Okay, so we're gonna use the polyfill and get these oh, does it? I didn't realize that, Margaret. So I'm just gonna stuff these hearts to make them look like little small pillows. And sometimes your glue will pop open, so you just stick some more glue on there and then just keep on filling it up. And you can fill it up as much or as little as you want to. Just like that. So once you get it as full as you want to, then you just finish gluing it off. But before I do the center right here, I'm going to try to get a little bit more in there, because the top of this heart right here is not completely full. Uh-oh. Thank you. Now I'm just going to try to get this to seam up now. Uh-oh. Okay, I got glue all over my fingers, so I just need to pull that off. I don't like glue on my fingers. Just grabbing my moss. I'm going to go ahead and stick them. I guess I'm going to go ahead. It's going to make a mess. I'm just going to stick, since I don't have the foam that I wanted to put in here. I'm not trying to push it all the way down in there, but I just want it to be able to hold what I'm putting in here. See, that looks better. And then I need to grunge this up before I put it in there. But let's go ahead and get these other ones filled up. We're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to stuff it until we feel like it's as full as we can get it, or as full as we want it anyway. I'm not sure. I think I glued the tip of the part down too much, so I can't really get down where I glued the stick together. I can't get it down there very well. It should still look okay though. Can you see what I'm doing? Sorry, the bottle might have been in your way. I'm just shoving this polyfill in here, trying to get it to fill in. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate you. Oh. I feel like I should try to get the front of this to come off that stick, because it kind of looks funny being flat right there. I wasn't even thinking about that. Does it look okay? Or should I try to take that apart down there? You can't even really tell though. It's flat right there. See? You can see it on the side. What do you think? Now I'm just going to seal this one up too. Looks okay. I could try to use the heat gun and get it, soften it up to where I can work it down in there. I'm trying to look for my greenery that I want. Oh, here's some. They look like neon lights. Is it because of the light shining on them or something? Do they need to be muted? Like, do I need to put some wax on them to tone them down a little bit? What do you guys think? This is the one that I closed up a lot. I'm gonna have to put little pieces in. I didn't leave the hole big enough. Oh, the shape of them. Okay. I gotcha. This is so cute. I really like it. I did forget that I need to grunge up that one pillow though. I'm sorry. I'm starting to get really tired, so I stop talking when I start getting tired. I apologize. We're almost done though. I'm going to put some ink. Oh, thank you. I'm going to put some ink on the one pillow. I might put them on these other two pillows too. Well, this one looks really good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close this one up. I don't know what happened to that other one because this one looks pretty good. Ugh, blue. Okay. Oh, this looks so good. Isn't that cute? And then, oh, what did I do with it? here it is. My little tag right here. I've got one of these transfers that says love right there. I can use that one. Let's see if there was any more. Oh. The only one other one is the arrow that says love, but this one is bigger. You can see this one better, so I'm going to use this one. Oh, it might be a tad too wide, but hopefully I can get it to work. I'll have to trim it down when I get it on here. Let me go ahead first and now what did I do with that ink? Lordy, lordy. Threw it over here. I'm gonna go ahead and dirty up this. Just dirty it up a little bit. And then also, I'm going to put some Mod Podge on here to help hold this on. And then after I get this done, I'm going to I probably should have painted this. I probably should have painted this wood before I put this on here. And I probably shouldn't be using these scissors for this either, but I feel like I'm doing this all wrong again. It had this white backer thing on it, but yeah, it should be coming off and it's not. Let's see, I'm gonna have to baby it like I did the other one. If I can get all the rest of it off, maybe then I'll just have to work on no. Okay, I've got it on there. But let me I'll use the X-Acto knife and go along the edge and I don't know how well well, it kind of cracked along the edge, but maybe that'll just make it look more vintagey or something. There's the tag. It's not the best, but I guess it'll work. I'm just going to put Mod Podge over the top of this to kind of like seal it. Okay, and then I'll let this sit and dry for a second. I'm going to go ahead and make a bow for the front of this. And I think what I'm going to do is let's see. I think I'm just going to use 2 of these. And I'm just going to make a little tie bow for it. I'm not real sure even how long I need, but I'm going to do them both the same length. And then if I don't use it all, just save the rest of it for something else. Let's see here. Well, that doesn't look good. Hold on. I remember I was going to use the last time I made a bow, I was going to use this, and I looked all around me and could not find it. And then as soon as I got done with my live that night, I looked down and it was right there. Or no, wait. I'm telling a lie. I think, I don't know. It was a few days later, I think I come out here and was doing something and saw it down there. So since this is all just on one side, you have to twist it when you flip it. When you put it in there, you have to like flip it so it'll show the right side. Hopefully I did it right. I just put those in, and I've got like 2 loops on each side. So then I'm going to start my tail on this, for this one, just on this side. And since this is all one thing, I can just go back and forth with it. So just that simple bow, and I'm just going to pull this up a little bit. I'm just going to tie it. Just a simple loopy bow. Simple loopy bow, and I'll just leave this jute in here. I'm going to trim this side off a little bit because it's a little longer. But just so a little simple bow, and then I've got this greenery. The greenery, it's all, I'm not going to show it to you because it's all wrapped in a bunch of other stuff. But it's that little berry bush that I got from Hobby Lobby back at Christmas. It was on clearance, and now it's sold out, and I wish I would have bought a bunch more of it because it was only like $4.97. Look, I've got all kinds of raffia and all kinds of stuff mixed in with this stuff, but it's this stuff right here. Everybody's been using it. But I'm gonna put some on here with my bow, and then I'm also going to hold on a second. Let me see if this will look right. Let's see. I might put this one down here on this side, and then this one coming out over here on this side. Aww. Let me move this out of the way, and then I forgot all about the tag. I guess I'm just gonna tie this around the bottle. How am I going to do this? That right there looks really cute without the bow on it. But I'm still going to put the bow on it. Well, my tag is kind of hanging right over the right over the top of the picture. And I'm going to put some of my, this is the Excelsior. This is Excelsior. It's just some like filler stuff to go in your bow, in behind your bows. I'm going to put some of this on both sides of my bow as well. Just for some extra texture. And I get this from Amazon too. And there's this other lady that I've been watching sometimes. Her name's oh, what is her name? Shoot. Kay, I think. No. It's Pickett's Crafts. And she was in the military. She's a real cool lady. And she's really good. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put these on together so they kind of and then I'm going to put this one on the other side. And then I'll trim it. If I think it needs trimmed, I'll trim it down. But you guys need to help me with the tag. I need to figure that out. Okay, let's see here. Okay, do I need to trim it down any more, or how does this look? I think this turned out too stinking cute. I love it. Looks like a little bouquet, a Valentine's Day bouquet. What do y'all think? Did everybody leave me? No, I made a mess tonight. I'll have to come out and clean it all up. Oh, thank you, Miss Joanne. Thank you, Margaret. I think it turned out really cute. You can't see the love sign, though. Maybe I should... Am I back? Sorry about that. My battery's going dead. Should I leave it hanging, covering the picture, or should I put it up here more in, like, hanging down from the middle of the bow? What do you guys think? I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. What do you think about the tag, though, before I hop off? Should I raise it up or should I leave it hanging? Does everybody like it the way it is? Or should I raise it up? What y'all think? It's okay the way it is? Okay, I'll leave it then. I love this. So I'm so glad that you guys hung out with me tonight. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great week, and I hope you have a good evening and get a lot of good sleeps tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow with our Smashed It or Trashed It night at 8 Eastern Standard Time. So I hope to see everybody tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much. Love yins. Bye-bye.